What's up, YouTube? Today's video is sponsored by Policy Genius, and Policy Genius makes it easy to compare quotes from over a dozen top insurers all in one place. You can save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius, and you can save $1,300 or more per year on life insurance by using Policy Genius to compare policies. Listen guys, I'm an advocate for life insurance within my community, and it is something that I stress every chance that I get. Listen, I know all too well the importance of having it, and I've seen how detrimental it can be when we don't have it, okay? Life is but a vapor. I encourage each and every one of you right now, look at the link below and make sure that you get you some life insurance and take advantage of Policy Genius. You don't want to be the reason your family is left behind without anything to carry them over in the event something happens to you. Too many people depend on you, and that's why it's important that you are responsible and making sure that you have your affairs in order. Guys, please visit Policy Genius. The one thing that I love about them is that they'll never sell your information to other companies, nor do they add extra fees. Everything you see is everything you get. Be sure to check out policygenius.com/Chris Sane. Okay guys, another day is in the book, and despite how the day started, it did finish up, at least with the plays that we're holding over here, okay? And so, again, nothing to write home about, nothing to get too excited about, because tomorrow may be just like today in terms of how the morning starts off, okay? And that's just the type of market we're in, okay? It's nothing that you did, it's nothing that anybody did outside of just what's going on with the tech sell-off and with the high growth crash right now, okay? And it's just, again, about you guys making sure that your portfolios are balanced. And that's today what I want to kind of talk to you about and show you how you need to structure your portfolio. Do me a favor so that if you rock with me, so I can ensure that you are winning and that you can continue to dominate in this market despite all of this, okay? I need you to mimic this portfolio, okay? But before we do that, I gotta give some love to everybody that hit it out the park with the snap put option this morning, okay? Guys, did you see how getting into it the day before and you were already able to take advantage of the nighttime dips and everything that it was doing? So by the time the market opened, I don't know about you, well I do know, because I've seen all the bottles get dropped. Again, another one out the park, guys. Only people that's making money during this time right now. Major salute to every single one of you guys. Let me know if you want to do it again. Again, I can keep going. I can go for days doing this because this is what I do. Really quickly, man, please mimic this portfolio. Ticker symbol MS, Morgan Stanley is our and should be your and our financial play. Okay, if you don't have this, you need to do what you need to do to get this in your portfolio. These are the plays that are going to win in 2021. I've been stressing this kind of stuff since 2020 about what your winners for this year would be, okay? And so guys, value will outperform growth this year. And if you want to know the plays to be in, I'm about to give them to you right now, in addition to what we're already in. Next, we have Cleveland Cliffs. This is our industrial play, okay? Morgan Stanley was our financial play. This is our industrial play. Ticker symbol CLF, currently sitting at 21.36. Check this out, guys. This was up over 3% today. These are the type of gains you want to have in terms of helping you hold your portfolio up. Sitting at 306 shares of this with an average cost of $20. Guys, make sure you have this. Viacom, okay, ticker symbol VIAC. It was up on the day and it's still up after hours. Again, mimic these portfolios and these plays so that you guys can have the right balance inside of what you're doing so that you can see maximum success in this type of market, okay? You gotta be mindful, guys, that this is not 2020, okay? Yes, some things gonna work out in our favor come August and September and the back half of the year. But for right now, you don't want to go through and just keep not making the adjustments and paying attention to the trends and what's going on, okay? You got lumber winning, you got energy winning, you got oil, you got commodities, you got so many things that you guys need to at least have some exposure to while you wait for your plays to finish consolidating. Next, we got Walgreens. This is our healthcare play, okay? Ticker symbol WBA. Down a little bit on the day, 1.5%, but almost break even after hours. Next, you got American Airlines. This is a recovery play, a reopening play, a play that not only in the back half of this year, but all of next year will be one of your major winners as the world reopens and as people start moving around even more than they're already doing. Then you have Apple, okay? Now, tech was part of the major sell-off. Right here, guys, I don't care if you have Microsoft right here, you can have Google right here, or you can have Amazon. I just want you to mimic what a successful portfolio looks like so that you can make sure that you can maintain through anything. I told you we dominate recessions, corrections, and crashes, but this is how you do it. If you have all growth stocks, you're gonna keep letting Wall Street punk you out. And I don't want you guys to get, again, ran up out the stock market just because you are not making the right moves or got the right type of portfolio. Next is NEO. This one bounced back tremendously today, up 1.5% and still up after hours, but look at it's at 34. I told you I love NEO at 34. And again, because this is a $65 play, this is a buy zone for us over here. If you don't have this, those that do have this and you want to bring your cost basis down a little bit, let this be an opportunity for you right here, okay? Next is Coinbase. Coinbase, for everybody that's talking crazy, we are up 3% on the day, sitting over $300 again. Again, bought this at $250, bought this at $280. I hope to buy it at $210 if it go that low, okay? This is how you dominate and always be killing the game. Palantir Technologies had a nice earnings report. Matter of fact, check this out right here. As a homework assignment, I need all of you to make sure that you go look up how they did and some things about this company that now has been revealed based off of this year's earnings report, okay? This quarter's earnings report. Check this out. Make sure you're in tune with our plays so that you know they are up over 9% on the day, back up over $20 right now, all the way down to 18. They started the day off, okay? Again, this is a pop, this is a pump fake though, okay? I see them going right back down to 18 or 17 in the coming days. And so again, use it as an opportunity for yourself, okay? Next is ChargePoint, okay? Now again, you see these last two plays were your growth plays, your high growth plays, your high risk plays, the plays that Wall Street are suppressing down, okay? It's 100 articles out right now. Every single YouTuber is talking about it. It's nothing to do with anything other than what's going on, whether it's manipulation, whether it's whatever you want to call it, okay? It is what it is. It's facts. Believe it. You guys see it's going on. There's no reason for this much bleeding of these plays, okay? However, they're going to keep hedging and shorting your plays until you pivot and get the other 8 plays that I just showed you that you need to have, okay? So make sure, guys, that you are playing to win, because Wall Street don't play fair. And if you keep playing checkers while they're playing chess, you're going to make the year longer than what it has to be. Up next, guys, we have our word of the day, and our word of the day is tech sell-off. Listen, guys, you're going to continue to see tech sell off. They're trying to bring valuations down to a reasonable level. The growth stocks that we have were too extended from last year, and then the tech stocks are also trying to come back down and get to a reasonable level. You have to be mindful of that. You have to understand that what's going on is the shift from tech to value, I should say, okay? However, I'm a long-term holder, okay? Yes, I want to set you guys up because you guys are all over the spectrum. All of you are not long-term holders like me, so some of you have a shorter time horizon for your plays to do what they're going to do. Me, I'm always playing the long game, which is why I always win. Okay, you guys may want to adapt that policy to improve your success rate as well as be more diversified. Use this video and the plays that I showed you today. More importantly, Morgan Stanley and Cleveland Cliffs. Get them plays into your portfolio. You need an industrial and you need a financial. Those are going to be your winners until everything else picks up steam again, okay? But you got to know that the market goes in cycles, and you want to make sure that you aren't getting killed in a cycle just for the sake of getting killed, okay? If you're being strategic because you know, man, I'm buying low, I'm not complaining, then that's a major salute. But if you know you're, again, down and out every day and you can't stand it, and again, you ready to give up and you letting Wall Street scare you, then you might want to make the adjustments, make the proper adjustments to make sure you're on the right side of where things are going, okay? Listen guys, up next we have our question of the day, and our question of the day comes from Tammy Dobin. Hey Chris, much respect to you. I started my journey last year and stumbled across your genius in January. Oh, how I wish I was part of the insane crew from the beginning. Let's just say I've paid some tuition. Since then, I've turned my entire family onto you. I know the market has been red, but what advice do you give for those of us that don't have our positions established? Do we keep buying or do we put our feet up? Also, to be diversified, can you share what areas of every portfolio needs to have? You always say financial, bank, and healthcare, but what else do we need? Tammy, this is phenomenal, and I thank you for sending this love my way. Listen, man, you had a jam-packed question that I want to make sure that I touch on everything that you said, and so let's check this out. Going line by line, let's start with the fact that positions to establish. So right now, you want to make sure that any play that you have a high conviction on, that you get a minimum 125 shares. That is principle around here, guys. There's never any inconsistency in our messaging because we operate off principles. The whole game is the same, okay? How we deal with easy money plays, how we deal with when to put a trailing stop loss on, when we sell, what's a home run, okay? So you want to establish your 125 shares in your high conviction plays. You need two. Okay, you need two of those growth stocks. So I showed you Palantir and ChargePoint, but it could be BNGO, Future FinTech, IDX, any one you choose. Get your 125 shares of those. Then you said, do we keep buying or do we put our feet up? At this point, if you bought the dip, do not buy the dip, okay? Do not buy the dip. You can do put options with me. You can do call options with me. We're making killings around here, and so it's okay to join in on some of that stuff where some of the gains are being more easily made, okay? We got crypto crushing it, okay? We're always making money around here, and so you don't have to continue to buy the dip, okay? You only need to buy on plays that you are, again, very, very high on, okay? So for instance, Palantir is one of my plays that if it come to 15, I'm going to buy more, okay? That's my high conviction play, but everything else I won't touch. I'm satisfied with my current position, if that makes sense, okay? And then you asked about other areas that your portfolio needs. Today I showed you guys an industrial play, which is Cleveland Cliffs. I also like Nucor, and then I talked about a financial and being Morgan Stanley, okay? You already indicated healthcare, you know about Walgreens, okay? And then you want to have a recovery play, whether it's a cruise line like Carnival Cruise or American Airlines in terms of having an airline play, okay? You want to be strategic and surgical with how you build this out, okay? It will pay huge dividends for you in the long run. And remember, value will outperform growth this year, okay? For segments of this year, possibly into the end of the year, but you just want to make sure that you're in it and have some exposure to it so you can be winning on both fronts no matter what the market does. Listen, if you have questions or comments, leave them below. I'll grab them and add them to my next video. Listen, we make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get some free stock using my link below, and I'll see you all in the next one.